Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Cinderella Mouse and we're back with Detroit Become Human. So let's just jump in. We've just knocked out Gavin, blimmin' Gavin, so we're happy with that. We've located Jericho. I assume we're going to not be with Connor now. Maybe we're going to be back with Kara. We've not seen her for a while, so let's just continue and see. Yeah, this looks like Kara, Luther and Alice. Oh, and Rose as well. We love Rose. Look at this sweet little babes. And we're close to Luther, okay. I'm a little bit nervous here. If this is the scene that I think it might be.
They've been conducting raids all over the city. Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday. It's gonna be alright.
Is it though, Rose?
We're almost there.
We're gonna have to make some bad choices right now. But do you know what? Let's just vibe. Let's just take a moment. Can we talk to Luther? I guess not.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools are closing, water cuts, blackouts, and network failures are expected. Maybe most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective personnel.
How about some music instead?
No, I want to know if we're, like, public opinion is like pro us or against us. Like, have I been making good choices with Marcus? That's what I need to know right now. So yeah, we definitely don't want to be found out on the streets because those cops just killed the android, like, straight out, no questions. So we want to stay hidden, especially with Alice. And this is the thing as well, because Kara, there's multiple versions of Kara. She's clearly not disguised very well. You know, she could have worn a wig. But anyone who's familiar with, like, what androids look like would recognize that Kara's an android.
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho.
Jericho, hi.
When you get there, find Marcus. He will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely have to be on it. You'll be safer on the other side.
Thank you, Rose.
It's not much, but it's a start.
Not all heroes wear
My
capes.
brother lives in Ontario. I've given you his address. He'll be able to hide you until things calm down.
Some heroes wear cute
You're
little beanies.
a very brave little girl, Alice. You deserve to be happy.
Oh, you do, Alice. You do deserve to be
Thank you
happy.
for everything, Rose. Let me know when you make it over there, all right?
Like, Rose could get in so much trouble, not only from the cops,
Be
but,
careful.
you know, humans who hate androids and see her as being kind of like a traitor.
Take care of them.
You know, could be really aggressive towards her. She's really risking a lot, and she's got her own, like,
Come on,
real
girls.
son.
Better not hang around.
Okay, Daddy, let's go.
We have a bus to catch.
Call me girl. Call me baby girl. Call me baby girl, Luther. Do it. Okay, so I am scared. We cannot go back in there now. It's like we've crossed the point of no return already. Oh, I don't know what to do, but I am scared. I guess I'm gonna follow Luther. He's so big. He's like actually blocking the camera. I am scared right now. I do not feel safe. Oh, okay, we're back with Connor. So Connor's got the location of Jericho. So we're back at the subway station where we have to, like, follow the symbols. We have to do this again. Hopefully Connor is equally good at parkour as Marcus is. He's got good detective skills. I feel like this bit would be quicker. You know, actually finding the symbols, you'd be like, that's easy for me. Oh, okay, we're back with them. There's a lot of chopping and changing. Okay, I'm just going to pause because I don't know what this is going to be doing to, like, my processor and things, so if I just give it a sweet little second just to make sure we're not lagging too much, especially if it's going to be like chopping and changing scenes a lot. I hope we're not going to run into too many problems. Again, I can't always tell it's happening on my end, so hopefully on your end it's going to kind of be okay. I don't want to have to kind of refilm. Oh, there it is. There's Jericho. We did it. Wait, I thought we were going to have to like creep around the streets because I'm sure that's the thing. Okay, this feels bad. This feels like... I don't know if I want to be here. Connor knows our location. We love Connor, but we may not all be on the same page right now. So they seem like they've got some stuff going on, haven't they? They're kind of like packing boxes. Oh, there's one of those stolen android trucks that we got with like the blue blood and supplies on. Okay, again, we've got a lot of cutscenes, a lot of jumping through different areas. I'm just gonna pause. I know it's boring to see me doing this, but it's for the greater good, guys. Okay. I'm scared, I'm excited.
Dial the number on your screen and the authorities will come to collect your android. Under no circumstances should you try to destroy your android yourself. They are unpredictable and potentially...
We've got to find a warm place for Alice.
The androids wouldn't do any harm. The cops just gunned them down. It was sheer carnage.
They're conducting raids across...
Did you hear that? So if you listen to the news report there, the guy was saying, I assume a human was saying the androids didn't do any harm. The authorities just started shooting them down. And that's the kind of stories that we want out on the news, because that's going to kind of create empathy for us and stop with the kind of fear mongering of like, your household android could try and kill you, which yeah, it could do if you've been treating it badly, but that's not the case for everybody, right?
Androids were hanged all along Woodward Avenue.
Oh no. Why would you hang an android? That seems like a not effective thing to do. I don't know. Okay. A warm place for Alice. I don't know.
I know they're only machines, but
This way?
they look like
We've got to do something. We can't
Probably
just
not near
stand
the
by and let
operation.
them slaughter
Oh,
us.
is that thingy? Is that the clever woman? I don't know. We don't want to go into...
of all military androids. American forces in the Arctic have been
We don't want to go into kind of like the operation room really with her.
Russian army. But according to some sources,
I kind of want to get her away from all the talking as well, because I don't want her to like overhear anything and get scared. I don't know where to take her.
seem mysteriously to have withdrawn.
What's going on over here?
Kremlin has made
Oh, how about over here?
comment for the moment.
Oh, near the fire. That's warm.
The Russian army has been confronted with a
Okay,
crisis.
wait. Weird camera angle. Sit.
The chairman of the United
There we go. She's so cute and small.
How do you feel?
I'm hot and cold at the same time.
That's not a good sign. Okay, don't reassure her or anything, just be like, oh no.
Stay with her. I'll try to find this Marcus.
The last bus is in 2 hours. And the terminal's on the other side of town. We haven't got much time.
We'll leave as soon as we have passports.
Oh, right.
Carol, there's something I have to tell you. It's about Alice.
We'll have lots of time to talk on the bus. I'll be back. Stay with Alice.
Will you just listen to Ankara? There's something she really does not want to hear about Alice. Okay, we're Connor now. Okay, whoa. Wait, there's a lot to talk about. Right, so I didn't really understand why they were like, we've got to get the bus. I was like, well, why did you go to Jericho? But it's so they can get passports and tickets to get the bus. I see now. Connor's also here. Can we take Connor over to where we left Alice? Can Connor and Kara meet? Don't catch anyone's attention. Wait, what? But I want to talk to Kara. I want to wave and be like, hi friend. I read your case file.
police station or army barracks immediately. If you are worried...
I don't catch anyone's attention, but I want to talk to people. Oh, so there's something I can do there. But I just want to go and see if we can like see Alex
on your screen and the authorities will come
and Luther.
under no circumstances.
There's Luther. Oh, I can't get past though. Look at us. Oh, look, there they are. I'm sad that we can't talk to them. I want them to join forces. I want them to like, be like
And potentially
androids assemble.
would do any harm.
I guess I've got to go and poke around over here and see what this is.
There were androids all over the square.
I guess there's so many people here now that people are just not noticing that there's like an extra person.
They're only machines, but They look like just people who want to be free. Following the android crisis,
Oh, the bombs. C4. Oh, the freight's rigged.
American forces and
Maybe we need to get Kara and Luther and Alice off the freighter. Maybe they don't want to be here. Can I get out? Camera angles are really weird.
has made no comment for the moment.
That's the one criticism I have about this game, like the weird, janky camera angles. It's really hard to navigate sometimes.
The chairman of the United Nations, Douglas Cornwall, has called for the organization of an international conference on the status of the Arctic. In any case, the danger of a third
Oh, I don't care about the Arctic. Oh, can I go up these stairs?
for the moment.
Oh,
You're lost.
oh, it's that lady.
You're looking for something.
She knows.
You're looking for yourself.
I didn't hear come here for psychoanalysis, lady. Oh, with Kara again. Okay, again, just gonna quick pause. Okay. Where is Marcus? Look at this dude just hanging out, like... I seem like he's gonna give like a big speech on a pulpit. Marcus, where are you, dude? Over there, maybe? I don't know. Let's try going that way.
To destroy our machines before they destroy us.
That is a slick computer system, guys. Like, slick setup.
The authorities have ordered
Can I get through here?
to be delivered to the nearest police station or army barracks immediately.
So everybody's just like handing in the androids. Here he is. Is there anything else I can do first, just to kind of like unlock extra conversation things? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go and talk to Marcus. It's like they're all here. It's like this is the point where they're all together.
Your android yourself. They are unpredictable and potentially violent.
Oh my goodness! Don't try and destroy your android yourself. I mean, good advice. It's like they're triggering
Marcus?
more.
I'm with a little girl and another android. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're rounding up all the androids and sending them to camps.
Camps.
Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right. You might be safer here until things calm down.
One of our people used to work in the State Department. He has electronic passports he can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you, Marcus.
Thank you.
I like that about Marcus, because obviously he has this whole thing about okay, I have all this power, these people are listening to me, I can control people and tell people what to do now, kind of thing. Do I want this kind of power? It feels good, and that's scary from the kind of previous scene. And here I do like that about Marcus, that, you know, he's saying it's a bad idea, the city's under lockdown, if you get caught you get sent to a camp. And now I have seen this, I know that this is one of the outcomes, and it's horrible, and I don't want that outcome. I really want to avoid that with Kara and Alice. So like he's giving us good advice. He's like, look, you should not go into the city, it's bad, you're safer here. But he's not stopping her from going. He's like, I'll give you what you want, I'm also going to give you this advice to say it's a bad idea. So he's giving her autonomy and her freedom to make her own decisions, which is what he's fighting for. So it's good that he did that. You know, he didn't go, no, you've got to stay here where it's safe. He's giving her liberty, even though she might make bad choices, and that's kind of the point.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us. Why are you protecting her?
Not all humans. No difference.
I don't care whether she's human or android. She's just someone who matters to me.
And that's what it should be about, right? I don't care if they're human or android, she's just someone that matters to me, and that's all I care about.
All military androids. American forces in the Arctic have been forced to withdraw, leaving the way clear for the Russian army. But
So where's Connor now? Can we find Connor and talk to him? I kind of left him kind of squirreling around near the bombs, but you can't really see him now.
is also seem mysteriously to have withdrawn. The Kremlin Kremlin has made no comment for the moment.
Excuse me.
But it is
Sorry,
quite
guys.
possible
Burping.
the Russian army has
Oh, look at the guy in there. Oh, he is in bad shape.
been confronted with a similar crisis among
Can we
its own
see him
androids.
anywhere? Can we see Connor?
Chairman of the United Nations, Douglas
We came out this way, right? And we tried to go up the stairs.
International conference on the
Is
status-
Connor here? Is that Connor?
In any case,
That's not
danger of
Connor.
a third world war
Where did he
seems to
go?
have-
Because he was with the cool, like, mind-reading woman. Ugh.
Alice.
Do you remember what she just said? Alice is an android. There she is. You're mine, like you're my
You knew
property,
from the
right?
beginning. You just didn't want to see it. She wanted a mom, and you wanted someone to care for. You needed each other. What difference does it make? Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Alice loves you, Kara. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the little girl you wanted, and you became the mother she needed. Forgetting who you are to become what someone needs you to be.
She's so cute.
Maybe that's what it means to be alive.
I don't know about that last bit, like forgetting who you are to be what someone needs you to be. I don't know if I agree with that line, but this is a really controversial moment for me because it changes a huge dynamic of the story because, and I know that it's controversial, so up until now, if Kara was an android and Alice was a human, they've got this bond together where it's like it doesn't matter. It's more it's like if Alice is a human, then the point is being made that love transcends the boundary of android versus human, right? It's like they can create those bonds, and it changes the game now. It flips the game in a way that I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this decision because the impact of that is lost now. But at the same time, it does shed more light onto a lot of the dynamics of the game. So it does shed more light onto Todd's story and some stuff that comes up sort of in the future as well. Because obviously now we know Todd wasn't hitting a child, Todd was hitting a machine, right? And yes, he was trying to bond with that child because, I mean, this is his whole story now, right? There's more of Todd's story through this. So his wife left, his child left, we don't know why. Because remember when we were saying, wait, why didn't Todd's wife take his daughter? Why would you, if you were escaping an abusive relationship, why would you leave the child, right? So now that dynamic's changed. Everything's changed at this point. So now we know that whatever happened to Todd's wife, probably the child went with her, or whatever's happened, Todd lost his daughter. So this explains why Todd is coping so badly because he's in so much pain, right? His wife and child have left him, and all he's got now is this android daughter who he's kind of, I don't know, trying to care for because she's symbolic of what he's lost. And yet it's not a child and it's not his daughter, so he has rage that he's taking out on that machine, right? So his whole story and his whole dynamics changed, and this is what I'm saying, he's not the terrible person that he seems to be. He's still not a good person, but what he is a person who's in pain and is suffering, and it's just like, for me, this is such a huge pivotal moment that changes so many aspects of the game so far, in good ways and in bad ways, right? In ways that it kind of like changes your perspective on things. So I don't necessarily like that Alice is an android, because I think Alice and Kara have a stronger story when the bond is created across the different life forms, the life states. But it does create some different dynamics as well. Like Zlatko, it changes Zlatko, right? Because he was mean to Alice, but did he know that Alice was a robot? I think so. I think there was an indicator there that he knew. So, and why she doesn't eat, right? She's not been eating all this time. So I did know, I have to say, I knew that Alice was an android. This is something that I remembered from when I saw other people playing the game. But I didn't want to kind of give it away and do too many spoilers to you. So I've kind of done a little nod here. Some of you might have guessed, some of you may have already known. But yeah, it's one of those things that I've been like, oh, I know, guys, I want to talk about this. But she just said it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if she's a human or an android, she loves her, right? She literally just said that. And maybe it changes Kara's perception of herself as her ability to be a mother and be a provider. Maybe there's some kind of reflection there for Kara in her own self-worth, because it could be something psychological, as though Kara wants to be human, right? She wants to be a mother, she wants a real family. And maybe if a human child accepts her as a mother, it legitimizes her as being more real and human, where, you know, if Alice is an android, maybe that delegitimizes Kara in her own mind. I don't think it does. I don't think it takes any of the power away, but you could definitely see how if you thought things were one way and you find out they were another way, you would have this kind of like self-reflection moment. So yeah, a little face though. Look at her, she's so cute.
Kara, is there something wrong?
No, nothing's wrong. You've got a twin. You have a sister now, Hug. Okay, why would you be... Who's going to choose to be distant? What kind of monster would choose to be distant in that moment?
Forever, won't we, Kara?
Yes. Obviously. Yes. I mean, I did say you can't make promises you can't keep. But, I mean, forever, like, literally. Like, maybe they're just... they're not going to go old. They're not going to die. And which is sad as well, because, I mean, maybe they could. Like, because what happens now? What happens if you've got, like, an android who believes it's alive and it wants to grow and it wants to have experiences, but it's trapped inside like a child's body? Because then they're not going to have like the teenage experiences, womanhood, motherhood, right? And that's kind of cruel in itself. So like the idea of them never growing old is kind of a bit Interview with a Vampire, you know, that scene where you know, she's kind of angry at him for taking all that away from her. But maybe they could just transfer the consciousness into an older body. It's like it's almost like when you get a new phone and you transfer the data from one phone to another. Maybe they could age them in that way. You know, I guess there'd be options, right? Family means no one gets left behind. I don't know if any of you watched my Cold and the Restless. I couldn't remember the quote from Stitch. Okay, pausing. We're definitely getting some lag now, guys. Getting intense. My computer knows. My computer's preparing for the intensity. I'm not ready. I'm not prepared. Okay, so we're going to get North having an emotional, aggressive moment again, as she does.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents. Our wounded are shutting down, and there's nothing we can do.
President Warren is saying we're a threat to national security, and we need to be exterminated.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
It's a disaster. They're slaughtering our people.
That's all our fault. None of this would have happened if we just stayed quiet.
Stop panicking. It's not going to do anyone any good. Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Determined. All we did was show them who we really are. I don't want war. But I'd rather die free than live as a slave.
Quotes. He has banging lines, doesn't he?
What's the point of being free if no one is left alive?
Well, you're not enslaved. Angry, bitter, remorse, no regrets. No regrets.
Humans enslaved us. I'll never regret standing up to that.
We shouldn't forget who our enemies are. Can't fight amongst ourselves.
He's right. All that matters now is what we do next. Marcus?
Dialogue.
Dialogue is the only way.
What? North totally wanted to blow everybody up.
Try to talk to them one last time.
Don't do this, Marcus. They'll kill you.
Maybe. But North, I have to try. If I don't come back, lay low as long as you can.
Mate.
Just come back.
Solid line.
Realize how much they're hurting us. Find the right words, and they'll listen.
That's what Marcus do best. Marcus find good words. Marcus really know how to speak good. Sad, angry, thoughtful, bitter. Thoughtful?
They've been butchering each other for centuries over the color of their skin or whatever god they wanted to worship. They're not gonna change.
Called out.
Violence is just in their genes.
They can't stop what we've started.
Comes from fear,
Since
though,
you've
right?
been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting radioactive cobalt. He said that he abandoned the truck somewhere in Detroit and rigged it to explode.
You're telling me this now, North?
I convinced him not to do it.
Oh, good. What?
He gave me the detonator.
Oh, she wanted to do it herself.
Dirty bomb.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear forever.
I have to say it. A dirty bomb for a dirty girl. I'm sorry, guys.
This
I'm
may be
sorry.
our only chance to survive if things go wrong.
I'm gonna keep it because I don't want her to have it. I don't know if that's a terrible, terrible choice. As long as North doesn't have it, right?
Whatever happens tomorrow, I just want you to know that I'm glad I met you.
Kissy kissy time? Kissy kissy time. Or whatever it is that androids do. Right? This is like android woohoo right now. Cover your eyes. Oh, kiss! Kiss! Kiss the girl, sha-la-la-la. I God, I'm getting that wrong. It turned into Brown Eyed Girl. I think both controversial songs, actually, to be fair. I'll
go join the others.
Okay, I love you, scary blowy lady.
Look after yourself. I don't want to lose you.
She's so cute. She's so cute when she's not being scary, you know? When she lets her vulnerability show and she's not all like, ah! Must defend self by attacking others. Oh, oh, oh. Here we go. Okay, again, just pausing because I'm hoping that it's going to help with any kind of lag that we're experiencing. Amanda trusts us for some reason. I mean, she is in our head, so why not?
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader.
I'm not trying to do it to
Now
please
deal
you.
with Marcus. We need it alive.
I will make a deal with Marcus if I can. I mean, did she call it Marcus and it? Ugh, I hate Amanda. Amanda's the worst. Stop, Marcus. Okay, this is going to be bad, isn't it? This is going to be bad. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to make the right choices right now. And I really want to keep everybody alive, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Actually, do you know what? Maybe I'm going to leave it there. I think that's where I'm going to leave it for this episode, because I feel like it's a cliffhanger that we need. And then we can just jump straight into the action in the next episode. So I hope you're enjoying this. I am actually going to film back to back because I'm really excited right now. I hope you're enjoying this. Keep watching, take care, and I will see you again soon. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't yet already. Really helps out the channel and also gives me that kind of like motivation to keep going on this. And yeah, let me know your own thoughts and stuff down below in the comments box, and I will see you again soon. Bye friends.